Welcome back to the Ear Motel, episode 94. And on today's episode, we have lovely guest Catherine, or Cat.
Hello.
I like to, or Caddy.
Caddy.
That's what I like
Literally
to say.
only Zack says that.
That's all right though. And if you don't know her, she's the partner of our other close friend, Ross Darlow. He was on one of our other episodes, and that was a great episode. We went through his life. But now we'll put Ross to the side and we'll talk about Kat. Liv's friend as well.
Yes.
How?
Yep.
I reckon. Where do we want to start with you, Kat? Do we want to sort of talk about? Oh, actually, before I even say that, some people might say, "Where's Ethan?" Just a quick side note: Ethan's feeling a bit unwell, and so he's not on the podcast this weekend. So it's all up to.
I'm Ethan today.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's up to us. So hopefully he gets better soon.
Yep.
But where do we want to start with this one, Kat? Do we want to talk about how did we all meet? I actually can't think of it off the top of my head. How did we meet?
Well,
I remember.
I remember my first memory. We probably met before that.
And then we actually met that one time when I forgot. Remember?
Yes. Yeah,
There
there
is
is
that.
history.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I remember when we were at the house where all the boys were staying.
Or at
We
in
met earlier
Duke's
than that.
Road.
Yeah, that was like our second time meeting.
Oh,
But I think the
really?
first time was when we were at the beach.
The
I don't know
beach?
if you remember.
Oh,
You guys had a beach trip and I'd just come back from a hens and I was like fully
Was-
hungover.
was that on that other side of the beach, and there was sort
The
of
dunes.
the dunes?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I don't
Oh.
remember.
Yeah.
Was
yeah,
this
you
the
were very
time when?
quiet.
Was this
It
the time
cute.
when Liv was like painting or reading a book or something?
No,
Is
I
this
think that
when-
might have been
No, we
after
knew
each
New Year's,
other
another
after that.
hung time. Yeah.
I know. Because I was is this the same time when like we were with Josh as well, and he was out like on the
Yes.
surfing? Is this the first
Yes.
time?
Yeah, that was the first time I met Livy.
I feel like we've like seen each other so much that things just either start to blur or like
Yeah.
I lose.
Ages ago. Yeah.
But yeah, it was only like once we like started hanging out for a bit that you reminded me that we actually once did see each other
yes.
with our exes.
Yeah, both our
But-
exes.
But
We went for a picnic. It was actually lovely, but you don't remember me.
I don't know. I think that's common me though, where I'm just like I feel like I'm just in another world sometimes. Like I
True.
don't think
Yeah.
that Liv would agree.
Yes, definitely.
That I-
Classic Zack.
Yes. Yeah, but so when was that? What year would have that been?
2018 maybe.
2018.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
That nearly going back 6 years ago.
Yeah, because I was fresh in uni, and I was with my first uni partner.
Wait, are you talking about
Yeah,
when
when
we
we met.
Oh,
Yeah.
but what about when we like more consistently
Oh,
sort of started hanging out?
2021, 2022, 2021. I don't know, something like that. But
Right.
then
So you would have
that was
been with
when we first. Yeah.
would have been with Ross just for a
Fresh.
little bit.
Yeah, it was super fresh, and you guys were just together as well because we've got the same kind of timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
true.
You're just a bit ahead. Like
'Cause
6 months or something.
We were like sort of early start of 2020. We
Yeah.
discovered each other. Discovered. I don't know if that's the right terminology, but that's all right.
Yeah.
What would you say?
Met?
Met? I guess so.
Collided at the deck. Sorry.
Yeah. Collided at the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one way of
That-
putting it.
Yeah.
What I guess we haven't really sat down in great lengths and talked about like what was your time. I'd like to know your time before like we collided.
I love that. Oh.
Yeah, like I want to know like how was your time like growing up as a young Catherine?
A young Catarine. I'm from Geelong, so I
Yeah.
kind of had a really easygoing like childhood in that regard. I guess like close to the beach, close to the city. Like you can kind of do anything when you're in Geelong.
Yeah.
Which like some people love, some people hate, but I really liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually so chill. Like I don't know. I don't like how
So
much
you
do I
went to
tell
you went to primary and high school in
Yeah.
Geelong,
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
university.
No,
No.
I went to uni up here. So I moved to Ballarat to go to Fed Uni.
Yep.
And I just started out in a share house straight away. So kind of got social.
Did you know those people?
Yeah, I knew them from high school. So I moved in with my best mate and her boyfriend. and another friend of ours. And then, yeah, it all just took off from there. I don't know, people come and go and shift in and out of the house, heaps of dynamics. But honestly, it worked out so well. Like, yeah,
That's
it was
good.
it was cool.
What
Yeah.
area of Ballarat were you staying in then?
Central.
Central?
Yeah, so like,
Oh.
yeah, it was busy.
What?
The
That'd
late
be-
nights were easy.
Yeah, I bet. What's like, do you have any memorable moments from high school?
Yeah, my high school experience was like, I've told
Well,
you
you
guys
would've-
a bit about it, but like it was a bit up and down.
Yeah.
So like starting out, I guess I should probably start from like primary school.
Okay.
I had like some health conditions that came out probably when I was in like grade 4, grade 5,
Okay.
which stemmed into high school. So I kind of started on a back foot, like, you know, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I guess I was still figuring out my med conditions, and then I got diagnosed with a few more things as I started high school. So, yeah, I can talk a bit about that if you'd like.
We would certainly love to hear about that.
It's
Definitely.
a bit vague at the minute. Yeah, so I, throughout primary school, like, was pretty sporty kid. I was fine, like, really liked art, really liked sport, loved everything. And then I started girls footy, and one day I kicked a football and couldn't walk afterwards.
Really?
It was so out of the blue. Like, there was no lead up, nothing.
Gosh.
And so very quickly saw a doctor, obviously, and they misdiagnosed me with arthritis, like juvenile arthritis, in kiddos. But they were wrong.
Yeah.
And we pretty quickly figured that out because I wasn't responding to the treatment very well. And then I probably for the next year was on and off different treatments, which are pretty not so good for kids growing up. Like, it makes you gain weight and, I don't know. They were injections, like pretty intense stuff for a kid.
Yeah.
And then by grade 6, I'd found out that I had something called chronic recurrent multifocal osteomyelitis, which is an absolute mouthful.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was then.
And for those who maybe not aware of what that is, can you give it to us in a sort of a generalized, a layman's terms?
Yes.
Terms.
So holes in the bone.
Holes in the bone.
Typically infected, but mine were not.
That's good.
Yeah, that is good. Very treatable with kind of cover-up treatments, to be honest. Like, they don't really know what it is. It's one of those things that I think at the time they said we've only seen 4 cases of this before. So
Very rare.
Super rare, yeah. Which, therefore meant it was kind of hard to treat properly. They just gave me kind of, Band-Aid fixes, anti-inflammatories, things like that. So pretty much my immune system attacks itself.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And you've shown us some X-rays of your spine before.
Oh, spine.
Yeah.
That's a whole other thing.
That's a whole other thing.
That is a whole other thing. I was unlucky. Primary school, diagnosed with the chronic recurrent multifocal osteomyelitis. Sorry. CRMO.
Search it up if you need.
Yeah, search it up. Don't know if you'll find much, but yeah, it exists. And then,
You should be a case study.
I should be.
Yes.
I actually am. So I was put in a pool of case studies of kids who have this.
Yeah.
And I was given, this also happened in primary school, so relevant. And I was given a medication that was brand new called Cimzia and also Humira. So they're 2 injections, and I had to learn how to self-inject when I was 12.
Gosh.
But as a 12-year-old would, didn't take it too well. So poor mum had to be my primary carer. And then, by year 7, I started school. I was in treatment, in and out of hospital a bit though. And they quickly found that my spine was starting to curve. So, that's a whole other disease called scoliosis, which people would be familiar with.
Yeah.
It's pretty common in girls.
But hopefully not at that younger age.
Yeah, it's pretty bizarre. I honestly haven't done much research on it just because it's a bit of a doom scroll, but
Doom scroll.
Far out, yeah. But they saw it and they were pretty shocked by how severe it was. So I got rushed into hospital within about 9 months, which is not normal for the public hospital. So got my back fused at 13. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Goodness.
it is crazy.
Yeah, it's very interesting seeing some of the pictures that you've shown us.
I love
And even
them.
your scar, like it goes
Yeah.
all the way down.
Yeah, I love it. I love
That's
my
cool.
It's
scar.
cool.
I
It's
used to
really
hate it. Like I used to be really self-conscious, but now I'm like, oh no, there's worse things out there. So
Mm,
yeah, no, it's interesting.
that's very interesting. See, touch wood, I've never really broken a bone or anything. I've luckily been out of the
Yeah.
hospital and been fairly healthy.
So
Which,
lucky.
Touch wood.
Mm.
You've had a broken arm in the past?
Broken arm. I was a bit of a reckless child.
That's all right.
Did a few things, like had a really random, a wooden sticker.
A what?
It was like a wooden sticker.
A wooden sticker.
Tiny. Yeah, it was like a ladybug. And I decided to shove it up my nose.
Oh,
What?
what?
It's weird.
A wooden sticker up
That's
your nose.
Yeah. It
Yes,
sounds
weird.
so
That is
weird.
pretty weird.
It
It
does
was
sound
weird.
very weird.
And then I
That's
had to
weird.
get it because Mum couldn't get it. No one could get it. It went emergency, couldn't get it. So I had to be put under to get it out.
Wow.
That is very strange.
Yeah.
That is very strange. And so you were very odd, Olivia. So you went to university in Ballarat
Yes.
Yeah.
to Fed. You studied psychology.
Yes, I did.
How did you find that?
I actually started in health science
Oh, yeah.
because I always wanted to be. This is so bizarre. I wanted to be a public speaker, but like
Really?
for the. I don't know why the Cancer Council. I always wanted to be a public speaker
yeah.
for them. I actually don't know why. It's like, yeah, we've got a bit of cancer in the family, but it's not like I had any reason. I just really wanted to do it. And then I very quickly realized I could not do that, public speaking. And so I don't know where that came from. But
What
I
did you
did,
like it in high school or primary?
I know. I didn't. I think I
Okay.
went to my mum's, like, she had like a blood donor celebration of like 100 donations or something like that. And yeah, there was a public speaker and I just loved it. I thought they did so well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did health science and did a psychology course like in health science, in
Oh, yeah.
module or whatever. And
Was-
I loved it.
What year in the first year?
Yeah, I only got literally 1 year through that before I started psych. Yeah.
And then how many years was that?
So it turned into 4. It was meant to be 3, but COVID happened, and I honestly took it so slow. Like it was.
I
too
feel
much.
like it seems crazy to me to think back of like I went to university for 4 years and I'm like now I can't even remember like going.
It's all a blur.
I know.
Yeah.
Especially with COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we never crossed paths. But I guess
Yeah,
Fed's
strange.
so
True,
big.
True. Yeah, Fed.
Well-
I think because majority of my
Was it online?
studies were online,
Oh, yeah.
and the first year I was still really sick. There's that pep.
See,
Oh.
that's the reason why you have
Just
to
whipped
open it up.
out.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh.
good sound.
You like it in the ears.
Yeah, it does sound good.
Yeah, wow.
I love when people have never like had the experience with having the headphones on and everyone like is like, ooh.
It's
Yeah,
so,
it's
so
good.
touchy. It's like
Yeah.
very ASMR. Yeah. So my first year of uni was, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I was really sick, to be honest. Yeah, I had a
Of
massive.
uni?
No, like, yeah, sick of uni.
Oh,
No.
right.
I had like a relapse in my bones, so I couldn't walk.
Oh, right.
So I literally couldn't go to class.
Mm.
half the time.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
it's
what year was that?
my first year, so it was 2018. I graduated 2017. Yeah, 2018.
Oh, yeah.
2018 was your first year of uni.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So mine would have been 2017.
Mine was 2019.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have a gap year?
No.
Didn't you graduate? Oh, wait, you
Shit.
graduated in 2018 and then.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And then she did the
Wow.
1 or 6 months
I
or
did
1 year.
6 months in Geelong.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ah.
You may have once drove past each other on the.
I'm
On the
sure
way.
we would have.
We could have walked past each other. I had no idea.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, if I was up in Ballarat by 2018, I moved out 3 months after turning 18. So I was quick smart.
Straight into it.
Out of there. Yeah.
Did you like living out of home?
Yeah, I
Well-
did. I really liked the freedom,
Yeah.
but I definitely took for granted my dad's cooking.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
He's
Yes.
an absolute G. He's so good.
Yeah, we were both Liv and I were sort of late to the party with like moving out.
Yeah.
We sort of stayed at home for a bit longer and But
Yeah.
now we're living out
But
of
it was
home.
just convenient.
We've just came up to 1 year now.
I know.
Yeah.
How exciting.
It is a bit
Fun.
exciting.
It's so cute.
Moving in a particular direction, I guess.
Yeah.
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 It's awesome.
As long as Liv wants to keep getting more animals. Oh my god.
I'm in full support.
No, no, we need to slow down.
There's a particular Pomeranian cross
No,
something on
no. Then
eBay.
on eBay, Gumtree, wasn't it?
Gumtree.
No, if we were to get another one, it's a miniature schnauzer.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
That was a cute dog.
It
we
was
saw
really
today.
cute today.
We met one at the dog park today.
Yes.
Yes, it was cute. So how long did you stay at the share house?
So, moved between share houses. So, I think it was 1 year in the first one, 2 years in the second, 1 year in the third.
Were these all with different people?
Yes, but there was one housemate I stuck with the whole time. He was pretty great. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. And then he got a partner towards the end of our share housing. And so they just stayed in the same house and I just moved out. So it was a really easy, like.
Oh, and so this was all in Ballarat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, so interesting that like there was.
I
this
don't
sort
know
of
why.
trans-
I always thought you were like in
always
Geelong.
That's
But I
so
guess
funny.
because you and Rossi
moved out.
moved there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So when did you move to Geelong?
So we moved 2021. Is that right?
2021. So we've just
no,
started
2022. 2022, the very start. Sorry, I'm.
And
getting
how long
mixed up.
so what? You lived in Geelong for like 2 years?
Yeah,
Yep.
2 years.
Gosh, in my head
Not
it
too
seems
long.
it
It
seems
felt
like
so
much longer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we started getting really close
Yeah.
when we lived away.
Yeah.
Which is so backwards.
It is it is strange, like
How
how the
funny is
world
that?
sort of works.
Mm.
I know. Like, I think we very quickly realised it, that in Geelong, I think it's just a different community. Like, they're awesome. And particularly where we were, like, was pretty cool. 5 minutes away from my parents in Newtown. Like, it was so good. But it did mean that we were like, yeah, I don't know. Like, the community.
I feel like we did make effort. Like each of us made efforts
You guys were
to
great. Yeah.
come down to Geelong, and
Yeah,
then you
'cause
guys made efforts to come down.
You
to
made a lot
Ballarat.
of effort. You like came
Yeah.
every week.
Yeah, love it. No, it's so good. It was just like different community down there. People are probably not as open to making mates. Like, it's a bit slower. Whereas here in Ballarat, like, people are just so friendly. Like, your neighbour will say hi to you when they see you, which is something
Yeah.
we didn't get in Geelong.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
So if people
simple
don't
things.
realise, they've moved back to Ballarat.
Yes.
When was that? It's
Feb, I think.
start of
March.
this year.
Yeah.
March. Feb.
God.
Something
And
like
we're
It was
only-
right
we're
before you
only
went to
in-
Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Start of May.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
It's only
Still
a couple
Still
months.
fresh, but it just
Which is-
feels natural. I don't
It's-
know, like
I agree.
yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely home. Like, it doesn't feel like we're renting some random house and feeling weird about it. Like,
How,
Yeah.
how do you feel like you've been going with the travelling?
yeah, so I commute to Geelong to work at the Arts Centre down there. And so far it's been really good. Obviously it's only an hour drive, but I stay down there with my parents. So I only have to drive on Mondays. So I drive to the Arts Centre on Mondays and then back on Wednesday nights. So mum and dad take care of me. It's very nice.
I guess that's
Yeah,
nice
that's
to like
good.
also spend that time with your parents as well.
So good. Yeah, yeah, pretty close with them. So
And Dad gives you the good
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 food.
meals.
I know, I'm so spoiled. So lucky. Like, honestly, going on 25, getting still fed home meals. Like, he packs me lunches. Like, how embarrassing. I love
No,
it.
good.
No, that's so
Nice.
good.
No, I love it.
I'm
It's great.
jealous.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
My
nice. You made,
workmates
like-
think it's hilarious.
You made this nice, the rice and veg. That was nice, and I got to
Yeah.
unpacking that for lunch and dinner.
That's true.
It's good. You did a
Taken
good job.
care of.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Getting a bit the meals are getting a bit plainer because trying to be healthy, but
Zack should
That's-
pack you a lunch, I reckon.
well, I haven't been eating.
I
No, I have, but like I've been having shakes.
Oh,
Yeah.
makes your life easy, Zack.
Yeah.
I'm like when I cook, I feel like I only ever cook like a meal for the night.
Yeah, he doesn't really
I'm
know
not-
how to portion.
No,
for-
how to?
No, I mean like in terms of like you know how to cook for the night,
Yeah.
but he just
I don't really make food for
enough
the next day.
for the next day.
We have the opposite problem. We make way too much.
See,
Really?
I make way too much
You
because I
bulk it.
think,
Yeah.
all right, this will last us for some dinners
You would make
and
enough to last us
lunches.
for a week.
Yeah.
a week.
Yeah.
Whereas he goes, I'll just cook for tonight,
Nah.
which is fine, but it's
It's a lot
like,
of effort though.
yeah, and then
Mm.
there's nothing for his lunch the next day. or-
Depends how much you like cooking though. Do you like cooking?
No, not massive, but
Oh,
like,
Yeah.
okay. Maybe that's
But,
why.
See, I loved it when I was at uni and not full time working, and got very like experimental. And now I'm like, nah, it's so boring.
Yeah, and when you're
I like
tired.
having
Yeah,
a piece of meat every night with dinner. So
yeah, he does.
so like
meat and 3 veg.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to
Yeah.
cook that fresh. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
like that's why I
and then
would
I'm
like
not the
to-
big meat eater, so I just get all the soups and
No.
rices and things.
That's
still
all
good.
right.
Lots of
That's
veg.
good.
Whereas I love like chicken. Well, we don't really we eat pork because Liv's like that's the type of meat that she likes. to
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a big red meat eater.
That's all right.
I'll eat beef sometimes.
Get your iron.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love cooking though. Like
It is good. I feel
love
like
it.
if you have a good solid time and you're excited about something, I love it.
Yeah.
But if it's like after work, I'm so exhausted. I don't want to.
Fair.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I have to plan
Um,
ahead.
You've recently returned from Japan.
Yes.
That I'm jealous.
Same. It
I would
looks
love to
so
go to
good.
Japan.
Oh, it's so doable, guys. Do it. It's not as expensive as you think. Like if you plan ahead and you save for it,
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we definitely
Yeah,
should.
Such a shout.
I guess we're just sort of in this mindset of like now that we're engaged and we're trying to save somewhat for our wedding
Wedding.
and
Oh,
reception.
100%.
And then
Yeah, fair
if we're gonna have a honeymoon, I want to have a nice honeymoon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where would
Liv,
you go?
Liv-
I'm-
Liv's like we can't spend too much, and I'm like, Liv, we're going overseas. We're
You're
spending a
going
bit.
overseas for your honeymoon.
Definitely.
Fuck yeah, go to Japan.
Definitely. I want to either do like Europe and then go through like a few different places
Nah.
and stuff.
Ooh,
Liv's
same.
like, let's just go to Thailand or Bali.
Yeah,
Ooh,
because also
Bali's a good
I've never been overseas.
Okay, maybe Bali.
Yeah.
That's
I
6
think-
hours on the plane.
I think Liv's also the type of she would prefer to just relax probably as well,
Yes.
and where I'm the guy that was like wants
Go,
to
go, go.
go everywhere,
Travel,
'cause-
true.
And it's a honeymoon. It's not like an adventure.
yeah.
He wants an adventure.
Yeah.
Because when this is when we went to Queensland a couple years ago, it's probably
Oh.
2 or 3 years ago. I planned to like we did something nearly every single day, and Liv was like wrecked.
I was just, and I got so sick.
And so Liv's more like if we're on a holiday, we need to be resting and just
Not like sitting in a motel doing nothing. More like, going
Getting
to
a
the
spa or something.
beach, that kind of stuff, or even shopping. But like he wanted to go to every single amusement
gonna-
park,
He is boys on tour.
every
Yeah.
single
I went to the
place
theme.
possible.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
The whole time it was
I
just
wanted
like
to. I like to
get
make
up,
the most.
go,
Yeah,
get it,
fair.
and it's fine. But
Oh, listen, it's
no,
fine.
it's fine. But like when you have you plan for a week off and then you go straight back to uni or straight back, you need like a day to rest.
yeah.
And there was
Well-
no
agree.
day.
Yeah.
And it
Look,
was just
That's
a
where the
lot.
annual leave at the end of the trip, you spend it at home.
another week.
Yeah, just have
Yeah.
another few days.
Yeah, you need
Well-
it.
We did that for Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Look,
straddled the holiday with a few annual leave days. so that when you
obviously,
get back,
we're
you
gonna
rest.
have to
Yeah,
decide what's the budget,
True.
and then
Yep.
then the budget will determine the holiday.
True.
yeah. But then also, I don't really want to be in a plane for long, so I have a
Um,
bit of a fear of planes.
Start
Well-
small.
Yeah,
Start with like New Zealand or something.
something close.
That's a good spot.
Yeah.
We could. No,
Why?
I don't want to go there.
I do
Oh.
think
I
maybe a
reckon-
Thailand or something like that.
Yeah.
But
We could you could always do like like not one long
Stopover.
one.
Yeah, I
Yeah, and then
guess.
stay at like
Mm.
somewhere for a little bit. And
Yeah,
then-
go to Queensland.
I've always wanted-
stay there for a few
I've had
days.
there's a stopover
Yeah.
in Singapore before. You go to Thailand that we've done before.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
apparently Singapore's like quite nice.
I've
Yeah.
heard
Wouldn't
good
mind
things.
having a couple. And they have this like really cool like it almost looks like this spaceship in like the air or whatever. And then they've got like a lot of plants and stuff through there.
Mm.
Looks really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
I'd
it'd be a
like to
good
do
spot.
that.
That'd be grouse.
Yeah.
Let's just go to a quick ad break and we'll be back.
Just want to say a quick shout out to our two brands, RKLS and Vintage Zip. You can find all of their items on our website, rklsclothing.com or follow them on Instagram at rkls.clothing and at vintagezip.
And make sure to follow the Ear Motel by subscribing on YouTube or following on Spotify or Apple Podcasts to stay up to date to all the latest episodes. So let's get straight back into this episode. Here you go, Olivia.
Thank you.
What, did that scare you a little bit?
No, I just, well, yeah, but you know how sometimes I struggle and my nails get
Okay.
stuck in them?
Well, when you do have a drink, just put it down and make sure you don't spill it, please. What? I don't know. I'm just sorry. Can you just please make sure when you finish with that, just to not spill it?
Of course.
Thank you, honey.
Just pause it over the laptop.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. I wouldn't
Ross has
appreciate
done that
that.
with a cup of tea before.
No.
Clumsy.
Yeah, he literally had to buy a new laptop because of it.
Really?
Yeah, it cooked it. Absolute lemon.
What was that thing that you told us like not too long ago of like it was embarrassing for Ross? I can't remember. You said he did.
Oh,
Oh, it was with the flight. He missed the flight. He thought it was a PM flight instead of an AM flight.
Yeah, Ross on his first week at his new job, he has a really cool job where he gets to travel heaps. They took him to Perth for literally no reason other than training, just for funsies. And they sent him the flight itinerary and he thought it meant 9 p.m. flight. It was a 9 a.m. flight. And he only realised that when his Google Calendar said, "You've missed your flight." So
What an idiot.
if you ever need to feel better about yourself, refer to this part of the podcast.
Classic Rossi.
It is.
It's
a classic
so on
Ross.
brand. He's so clumsy. It's great.
Mm.
It's funny.
How's how's Ross been going lately?
He's good as.
He's
He's
good?
swell. Yeah, no, nothing new really. We've just been.
Has he liked moving back down?
Yeah,
Might
he
have to have
loves
another
it.
episode with him.
Yeah, do it. Honestly, yeah, he's been so happy, like being closer to his fam. He likes the house we're in, the good area, cool neighbours, like I said before.
Yeah, we've been catching
We've been
up a bit.
seeing
and
guys
stuff.
way more. Well, actually, we saw you guys heaps when we were living in Geelong.
Yeah.
But it's easier to see
It is
everybody
a lot easier.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just little things like, yeah, I don't know. It's just nice
Well,
being
it's
able to
only
see you
like
guys easily.
15, 20 minutes now between
Yeah.
Exactly.
our houses rather
And we can
than
just
Yeah.
like
an hour and
what
a
we
half.
did today, take the dogs for a walk.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
easy.
it's so easy. So yeah, he's a happy man.
And one of the things that we haven't mentioned as well is you've got a little Archie.
We do a little Archie dog,
He's
a
just
little naughty boy.
Turned 1.
He's just turned 1.
He's very cute. What?
He's adorable.
His breed? What's his breed again?
He's a cocker spaniel mixed with a bit of poodle,
but looks a bit more cocker.
he just looks like
Cocker.
a cocker spaniel. Cocker.
Our dogs all really get along, which is good. Can't take them anywhere.
Sorry.
Yeah, they get along. It's
N-
good.
who wants the second dog more?
Oh, I think it's. I was going to say Archie.
Probably would be
would be. I think it might be Ross.
You reckon Ross?
I originally said, "Oh my god, really want a black and white cocker spaniel." Like
Yeah, I remember you
purebred."
saying that.
And I
Yeah.
still do, but the effort it is like to train a pup.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just
hard.
hardcore.
Yeah.
It is,
you
and
have
you
to give it
have to have
attention.
yeah, and I guess it's like they're prone to separation anxiety, so we kind of have that problem at our house when we leave. He has a little whinge, but yeah, witching hour every day, but it's all right.
But then if he had another dog, maybe he wouldn't
exactly
cry
go
so
one or
much.
two ways.
Because I know
Or
Moon
just
when
doubles.
Yeah, or it doubles,
Yeah,
which is
true.
what my
Yeah.
brain goes there. I'm probably more conservative, whereas Ross is
Like, let's get it.
yeah, he's all about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did your parents have dogs? Did you grow up with dogs?
Yeah, we did. We had an absolute mutt who was crazy. Stanley. He was a beautiful dog.
Stanley.
Stanley. Yeah, we had Stan.
Because
a good
Ross's
boy.
parents love dogs.
They love
They've gone
dogs.
through a few.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. We had 2 Jack Russells and then we had Stanley as well previously. But yeah, no, we're all dog people here. It's great. I love it.
Yeah,
I
same.
love it.
Yeah.
Get along with dog
All
people.
of our friends have dogs, actually.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yep.
It is fun.
It's so great.
It's good when they're meeting up. They're all like really good together.
It's like
Yep.
cousins.
Yeah,
I
literally.
love
Mm.
it.
Yeah, and we
it is
accidentally
good.
refer to ourselves as aunties and uncles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because of our
love it.
animals.
yeah.
It is funny.
Closest thing we have to kiddos.
Yeah.
That's great.
At the moment,
At the moment, me too.
yeah.
Mm.
Liv tried to trick Ross and Kat when they
Oh,
came
really?
here to
Yep.
think that you
so
were pregnant.
rude. So rude.
I think they felt you. Did you fall for it? as well?
Yes, and then
it
I
sounded
was-
like it.
I was an absolute Grinch after. I was like, as if you liked me.
Yeah.
No, it's
She has
because
straight face and
I
everything.
She has baby born clothes or something for
wash
dolls.
and hanging because for school I have a new student, a female, so I'm very excited. No, because I only teach boys, and she wanted some toys, so
Bringing them in.
You got
Yeah,
some
just
of your.
got some of my childhood toys, but I had to wash it. So that's why there's like
Took
baby
the opportunity and manipulated
clothes
her
hanging.
friends.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
having a baby. Baby born. Yeah.
Liv wishes.
I
Before you
wish.
came, she was like, "Look at this, Zack. Doesn't this make you feel a certain way? Come on." And I'm like,
So
I'm like,
true.
it's cute, yes, but
It
no,
does.
Not right now.
Not right now.
It does give you the feels when you like see the washing and there's like baby clothes with your washing.
You are very maternal. You're going to be
Yes.
such a good mum.
Oh.
Thanks. So are you.
Oh, I hope so.
No,
One day.
you will.
Not right now.
You've
Couldn't think of
Yeah.
anything worse right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought maybe you were thinking you did.
No. I have it in me, but not right now. Like,
You
I
got
don't
other
know.
things you want to do first.
Same
Yeah.
with and same with like engagements and stuff. I'm just not there yet.
That's
Yeah, same with Rossi though. I think we just want to travel and like buy a house and things like that. We're a little bit behind from the group though.
I don't
No,
know.
but I
mind
don't
it.
think it's behind or ahead. I think everyone's different. Like some people choose to get married and have babies before buying a house, and then other
True.
people choose
True.
a different path. We've all chosen different.
I think it's hard because like I kind of have like the mindset where I go goal by goal, and my first goal was Japan. So you save up for however
Yeah.
long you.
Did you? It was you really wanted to go to Japan?
Oh yeah, and Ross like desperately
Yeah.
wanted to go. He's such a seasoned traveler. He's so good. But it was my first like. Well, I'd been overseas before, but this is my first like kind of autonomous trip where I had to really think about what we were doing.
Was it your mum that was saying that she was really happy for you to go overseas?
Yeah, she was cheering. She was so
Because your mum
happy.
liked doing it, didn't she?
She loves travel.
Yeah.
And she loves the idea. Like, that's why me and my brother moved out, like, so early on, is because my parents just want us to spread our wings, like, go do your thing. They, like, funded me to do it. Like, they paid my rent to move out.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
that's
were
lovely.
incredible. So, not that they funded my Japan trip. Would have been good. 24. No, but
They still can.
I'm gonna leave that open to them. No, so yeah, it was amazing. Like they were just so happy for us to go over. Like I'd be sending them updates, and they either wouldn't answer or they'd be like thumbs up, like parent emoji.
Oh. my parents always just go okay.
Yes.
So do
With a
mine.
full stop. Like
Yeah.
what do you
So
mean?
do you hate me? What did I do?
Oh yeah. No,
No.
they were very pleased.
Parents are very funny because with their communication over
Oh,
the
for
phone.
sure.
So funny. So
Yeah.
blunt.
But sometimes, even myself, I don't really like talking over the phone because it's so
You are
hard to.
so you speak like a dad,
It's,
which Liv
what?
loves. No.
Oh, I thought it's so hard to communicate like your not emotion, like how you're trying to
Really?
say
parents,
something.
Girls
to
are
parents.
different.
Because
Oh,
I feel like every time I send a message, I have to say like haha, so it doesn't come across like
oh, do you mean to your parents or to
No,
us?
to even
to
to
anyone.
live. I don't know.
To
Really?
me,
any-
what?
I don't know. Just
I
when
reckon he's a blunt texter.
am I?
He is a bit.
He's a blunt texter.
but I'm used to it.
Yeah.
But you would only probably. Sorry, it's getting a bit gassy with the Pepsi burpee.
Cut that out.
No, we don't need to
please.
cut that. I don't know. Don't worry.
That's so funny. I feel like girls are different. We just like blabber. Like we just write what we think and
Yeah.
then send off.
And I'm a terrible texter in terms of, I don't look. So I'll just be sending
Maybe
it.
it's
It'll be, especially in the beginning, Zack would be like, what the hell is
True.
she saying?
Oh, really?
Because it would
True.
just be random letters mixed in. I wouldn't even care.
Oh,
like,
you don't
I'd
think
just be,
about it,
Wouldn't even
yeah.
care.
Actually, true.
No.
Oh,
No,
I
like,
don't even care.
say, bit naughty, like driving.
Oh.
know. And I'd just be, I wouldn't look. And he'd be like,
What is this?
He's
That
like,
doesn't even
"What are you
make
talking about?"
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was
So
a bit
true.
of that kind of person.
How do you actually feel from when you? How do you feel with your relationship from when you first met Ross, like the first 6 months to a year
Mm.
to now? Do you feel like you've changed or grown a lot?
Oh,
Or
changed so much.
Yeah.
Changed so much. I'm naturally like a pretty independent person, so I think I find it difficult to like share the load, if you know what I mean. Like I kind of just do everything myself. So I've learned to share the load and, you know, plan things as two, not one. And not that I was like super independent to the point where I wasn't acting like I was in a bloody relo. But yeah, like I've just had to learn to kind
That's
of.
interesting. I feel like we've probably even had a little bit of that.
I'm a bit.
You used to be like, I can do everything on my own. Like
Yeah.
we
Which
don't.
is true. She
She almost
absolutely
like
can.
I don't need.
I used to, because I have this thing where I do not like to rely on people. And
Same.
so, and especially with past, I haven't had the greatest experience. So I've always been like, I don't need a man, where that hurt him because he wanted to be needed.
Oh, okay.
Whereas
fair
I
call.
was always like, nah, like I'm choosing to be with you because I want you, but I don't want you to feel like I'm with you because I need you.
Yeah, 100%.
And
You're
I
too
was
young
always
for
like that.
Yeah.
I just, and I try and do everything on my own, everything. And he'd be like, you can just ask me to open that jar. And he's like,
Literally.
Oh, really?
yeah, I
That's
just,
so interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm the same actually. Yeah, I kind of
think-
learned to ask for help.
I think men
Yeah.
like to feel like they're needed,
yeah.
True.
even if you like give us something that you can definitely do your own.
Yeah, like
Just-
me just opening that can. I tell him to open it for me because he
I'm
loves
more.
it.
I'm more than happy.
And it doesn't fuck your nails up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Whereas I used to be like,
Men are very
Get in there.
like simple people. It's true. We are.
Simple-minded.
We are very
Yeah.
simple-minded.
I think Rossi's just learnt that I'm independent. I don't know. We've got a good balance now. He probably was a bit like that at the start, where he's like, "What the hell? This girl does not rely on me.
Yeah.
What the hell?" But no,
I guess you
I
just
think we've
have
figured
to-
it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just got to figure out each other and like how they
what you prefer.
work and
I just know, like, it probably wouldn't be authentic of me to act like I want to, I don't know, do absolutely everything together, because I'm a full believer in, like, spread your wings, do your own thing.
yeah.
You come together at the end of the day, or you do that thing together, that's fine. But being autonomous is so important. Like, I
for
hate feeling
sure.
pressured and I hate feeling cornered. So I like to have that lenience of, like, I can go out and, I don't know, go to Geelong, see my parents, you know, do my thing. He'll go see
I
you
feel
guys. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's no pressure.
I feel like we're probably still a little bit like
we do
Be in
love
the
doing
same
a lot
space.
together,
It's awesome.
but I need my quiet time. No, it's just like I'm such an introvert. That's not funny. That I'm fine with, like, if he's editing and I'm reading, that's still my quiet time. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But I can't be like seeing people all the time or go. I can't.
Yeah.
Like, it will kill me.
You've got
I
the
need to be-
introverted side to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
like
yeah.
severely.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I think I've learnt to be more, introverted. Like, I used to be super extroverted, but now I probably do, stay at home a little bit more. I enjoy my own time, like reading and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like getting back into kind of those good habits.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm jealous of that. I wish I could be extroverted so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
You always want what
Really?
you can't have, because I wish I was more introverted. Sometimes I just overshare. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I'll talk to anyone.
Yeah, see, sometimes I'm just too shy.
Really?
Yep.
What about me, Liv?
Yeah, you're a mix.
I'm a
Like,
mix?
sometimes you're just
Ambivert.
out there.
Out there?
And then other times you're just like, nothing. And I'm like, what's wrong? And you're just like,
Interesting.
nothing.
I reckon you're really extroverted around us, Zacky.
Yeah.
I think he is. But to meet a stranger, you probably wouldn't be.
Somewhat.
If he's had a drink,
No, yeah.
I think it's more
Liquid
like
courage.
yeah.
I feel like with me, it's probably with people I don't know. I'm happy I can interact with them, but it's just on a very like superficial level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm basically forced to do that for like work almost.
True.
So-
True.
I reckon I'm a fairly okay people person.
Yeah, you
Mm.
definitely are. You're very warm. Yeah.
Mm.
Definitely very warm. That's
You
it.
are.
Yeah.
No, you,
you
are.
are.
You
Yeah.
both are. You're both warm.
Yes. It's weird when you.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
it is weird when you
Yes.
think about it. Because, like, with adults, like, or like meeting new people, I'm very quiet. I'm very shy. Like, I don't like to talk. And then when I meet kids, I'm like, like, you know,
Do you think it's the instinct, the
It
maternal
must be.
instinct? Yeah.
like at work, I'll just be out there and ready to go. Whereas, I don't know. And I think kids they need that. They want a person who's just gonna love them and
That's so true.
play
You grew
and-
up with heaps of siblings though, so
Yeah.
that helps. I
Yeah.
honestly think the only reason I can talk to anybody is because my dad was a musician and he always had people over at the house.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, like growing
Mm.
up, we did not have a quiet house. I only had one. I have one brother. I only have one brother, but it was a very busy house full of like. We had like the ABC crew once just rock up because they were filming, and Dad was like, "Yeah,
That's
film me
so
in the backyard."
cool.
Like,
Yeah, right.
because he did ABC Exhumed. I don't know if you. It was like Triple J ABC mix.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and they did like a Unearthed, Triple J Unearthed.
I don't.
That's
That
where
sounds
they-
familiar, but I don't know.
young artists come
Yeah.
out and make a name for themselves pretty much. And
Yeah.
so they
Oh,
were
yeah.
doing like the opposite, like oldies who've been
Oh.
around for a while, like making a name for themselves, like local artists and stuff like that. So
That's cool.
yeah, Dad went
Mm.
to like Adelaide and stuff.
That's so
to-
cool.
Yeah, Unearthed. Yeah, it was really cool, but it meant that we had a TV crew at our house on a Sunday, Arvo.
Yeah.
I was like
Mm.
10. So what's going on? So
That is interesting.
yeah,
Mhm.
I actually think that's probably why I'm an extrovert.
See, I was the opposite. I was so scared of adults. Like my mum's
Yeah.
best friend, she'd come to the house and I would hide.
Really?
And for hours they'd all be searching for me.
oh.
Gosh.
I was just I was that petrified kid. Anxiety from day one.
Yep.
Like
Born and
no,
raised.
yep.
I guess maybe, yeah, I've probably always been somewhat extroverted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think because you're sort of forced into it when you're like in sporting groups and stuff,
Yeah.
like football and
True.
basketball. Like you have to communicate with your teammates and stuff. So I'm
Mm.
like
True.
forced to.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, it's fair.
What do you like doing on the weekends, Caddy?
What do I like doing? I love seeing the crew.
Yeah.
Love seeing mates. Very social.
Well, not even on the weekends, just like on after
Arvos.
works and stuff.
I love coming home and just like chatting to Ross, debriefing. Like I love having our time just to chat. I don't know.
Mm.
I think because I spend so much time in Geelong now, it's like I'm like not in the house that much. Poor Ross is like a single dad gone to Archie. So when I come home, we're just like talking all night. It's really great.
Bit of art.
I love
art?
cooking. Yeah, I love art. Love
You
making
got a few of your
art.
art pieces around.
Yeah, they're
your
still-
place?
Yes, yeah. I used to really enjoy plaster art. There was a bit of a trend there on TikTok, I think, where you would make the arches and shit on canvases. I really enjoyed doing that
No,
for
I
a while.
love
Oh,
it.
that's. I remember you doing that actually in Geelong.
Yeah, yes, yeah, when you
Yes.
came around. Yeah, I love painting, anything. Yeah, anything art I've always loved. Music, love playing music.
Mhm.
We've got a really nice hi-fi setup. Thanks, Dad.
Do you play an
Yeah.
instrument?
No, but I did.
What
On-
did you play?
Trumpet.
Really?
And piano, but I was
Oh.
not good. I don't
Oh.
know, which is so sad because poor Dad has all these skills and neither of us took up any of the music side of things. So yeah, love listening to it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad's a bit of a hi-fi nerd. He
Do you listen to the vinyls much?
yeah,
You do like
really enjoy them. Yeah, yeah.
Rossi's into it now with some Fred
Oh
again.
my
Oh.
god. Okay, so I have something to say.
What do you have something to say?
I have something to say. Vinyls aren't what they used to be, and I sound like a wanker, but growing up with them, with a really nice hi-fi system, you can tell the difference between a new vinyl
Yeah.
and an old press, because these days, like for example, Ross bought a
Fred again.
a Fred again record.
Yeah.
Great. Love that for him. Love that he's
Great. Love it for him. Yup.
he thinks this is funny too. I'm allowed to say it. But it's clear, which automatically decreases the quality of the vinyl, which fucks me right off. I hate that. I hate that. It's just aesthetics. So it's, I don't know. I think I'm, bit of a
I
hi-fi
would
nerd
agree
as well.
though, because I think the older ones have almost this.
Oh, the grooves are literally bigger in old
Yeah, it
vinyls.
makes it almost a little bit more staticky, but it also
Yeah.
gives such a vibe in the room.
Yeah.
Whereas the new ones, it just sounds like you're
It's
almost
flat.
you're
Yeah.
almost playing it off your phone.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's essentially what it is. It's just, for the aesthetic. It's like playing a CD. They're almost better quality than vinyls now as CD, but no one would ever say that because they're not cool. But
Yeah.
they're digital is where it's at for quality for your new songs. But
Mm.
for old stuff, because that was the way they were recorded. They were made for vinyl.
So
They just sound
Sounds
so
better.
good on vinyl.
because I was literally just watching a video the other day, and it's called like, so they have, I think maybe at the moment they have the original cut like vinyl that was and then they take like the mold of that at the moment, and then they make the
press.
metal press, and then they're just pressing the if it's some sort of plastic or something.
Yep.
Yeah. So is that still what they were doing previously, or were they
Yes.
cutting every?
No, they would mold it and then press it, but that's why it's called like a first press, second press,
Right.
because it's literally pressed. But you don't want to go too far with that because the grooves fill up with the mold itself and they kind of blunt down, if you know what I mean. So it makes the grooves less, I don't know how to describe it, sharp.
Yeah.
So therefore it becomes poor quality vinyl, which is kind of what you're getting now with digital songs turned into vinyl. You just don't quite get the same sound.
You know, I literally was watching this just the other day of how cool it would be to have like the original cut vinyl of a song,
Oh,
just
we've got
anything
plenty at home
You
if
do-
you want to have a listen.
of the original first cut,
first,
the one that they like molded it off.
yeah, because they make hundreds.
Oh,
Like, so it's not
not
they
just-
might make 50, for example, or
Yeah.
100, but it's not as rare as you think. It's just because we're so oversaturated now with music, there tends to be mixed cuts everywhere, random press vinyl. Like, you wouldn't know what you have unless it's been passed down from you,
right.
unless you're buying like a modern.
Because that would
song.
be like probably ultimately the best sounding quality one of that
It
track
is.
or
Yeah.
that vinyl,
Yeah.
the original
Yeah.
cut one.
And they can still be shit.
And they can still, yeah, right.
It really depends how it's produced and
Yeah.
recorded.
Mm.
But if you're getting something like, for example, one of Dad's favourites, Steely Dan, they're a really good band back from 80s, 70s. They make some really nice vinyls because they care about how it's cut and how it's pressed. But I couldn't really speak for what's made these. I'm really not sure how they go about it these days. They just don't sound quite right.
Yeah.
But some stuff sounds all right. Like, this is really random, but like some of the Tame Impala vinyls sound all right. Really sharp because they know how to record it right. Super dynamic.
Yeah, right. Because I was thinking, isn't there something like to do with a bass can't be like really cut well into a vinyl record, and then it's more to do with like your amplifiers and stuff that can then bring the bass back into.
Do you mean when you're listening?
Or
when
I was watching a video, they said when they're like originally cutting the original vinyl, they can't like really get the bass into it because it like stuffs the sound up.
I get what you mean. Yeah. So, if this helps,
Yeah. Anything will help.
Anything will help you. So when you listen to a vinyl, if you turn your volume down on your turntable amplifier, whatever you've got at home, and you just listen to the, I don't know what you want to call it, like I guess it's like a pick, the handle.
Yeah.
The pin bit.
Yep.
Yep.
If you just listen to that, you will hear the music coming out of the grooves manually.
Is it called the?
It
What's
just screeches
the
at you.
stylus? Is that?
Yeah, that's stylus.
Is
Yeah,
it?
that's the word.
Yeah.
There we go.
I do know some stuff.
You help me. No. So yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, manually coming out, and it'll sound like this tiny little alien talking at you. But yeah, that's a super flat sound because it's literally like a manual sound coming from grooves being scratched.
Yeah.
And so the more you play a vinyl, naturally it kind of wears down and it loses its sound. So you got to be really careful how you handle it with the stylus.
That's cool. Yeah. That's interesting. We've talked a little bit about records, but I
So
guess
random.
you'd almost say a fair bit of your life.
Yeah,
like
massive.
music.
Massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
cool.
it's really cool. Yeah, so dad was a drummer, and is a drummer. He now likes jazz, but was in rock bands, Painters and Dockers for anyone that listens to old tunes.
That was his band.
Yeah, he was in it for a little bit when they needed a new
Painters
drummer.
and Dockers.
Yeah,
Is that the one band or two separate?
one band.
Oh,
Yeah, so they're yeah, your parents would know.
Do you know how that name got created?
No, I don't. I haven't asked actually. He wasn't there as the OG member. He was kind of more like a step.
Because that's a
towards
bit
the
of an
end.
interesting name. Painters and Dockers.
Dockers. Yeah, I know. They're
It
a bit
al-
naughty. They're crazy. They're really crazy.
That's cool, though. That's fun.
They sing a song called Nude School.
Nude School. That's cool. That's
Oh, that's funny.
So good.
I can't even remember how I phrased it, but like the book that you would say either got you really into reading as an adult or changed how you felt about reading, or was just like, wow.
How do you feel when you read?
At peace. I really like Sally Hepworth as an author. The Younger Wife, I think it's called, was what probably got me into reading, just because it's an easy read. And I really like the way that she words things. I don't know. It's just such an easy read. But it's also like got a bit of murder mystery. I really like that.
She always has a bit of a spin at the end.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, which I like because there are some books where it's just too predictable.
Yeah. Some people would say that she's too predictable, but I thoroughly enjoy reading her books.
I like listening to her books, like
Do you do audiobooks?
I love audiobooks, but I really don't like when they have to do accents. Like
they're
they
terrible.
sound bizarre. Like, or
It's
when
terrible.
like a girl's reading out her piece and then she has to say like a male's point of view, and they
Yes.
do like the
Oh.
And
A
they're
woman
like
tries to
a
put
really
on a
dark
man's
voice.
voice.
Yeah. It's
Right.
so funny. I just
It's
can't take
funny.
it seriously.
some
No,
reason,
yeah.
when audiobooks that I've listened to, which are not like fiction, non-fiction,
Yeah.
I really appreciate it when it's the author that reads it, is reading it.
because they put
Yeah.
their soul
feel-
into it.
Yeah, I feel like you can. It's like I don't know. It just sounds like what they're saying. It's the truth.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
you're probably gonna get that more with like
I listen to like books that talk about like mindset.
yeah.
As
Yeah,
well.
See,
Ross
it's-
likes them.
We
Yeah.
probably wouldn't get that much option with our fiction.
No.
Yeah. At the moment, I'm listening to Layla by Colleen Hoover, but it's a guy.
Wait, no, you listen to non-fiction or fiction. Which
Oh,
wait, you listen to storybooks. That's
Yeah.
non-fiction, isn't it?
non-fiction, non-real. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
That's how I
fiction.
remember.
Fiction.
Oh.
Non-fiction is real.
Is it?
Ah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I thought it was.
Let's Google that.
Keep talking while I listen.
I
to it.
always get confused.
Yeah, this book I'm listening to, but it's a guy that is reading it, but his voice, I can't.
Fiction refers to literature that is not grounded in real life events,
Yes.
There we
but is
go.
made up of created from a writer's imagination.
Always believe
Non-fiction
the
refers
teacher.
to factual stories based on
That's
real
right.
people, information, or events.
He never believes me. When
Well,
I
no,
say
Kat
something-
was also questioning.
To be fair, I have no idea.
But it's true. You don't like to believe me.
No, I just, it's not that I don't like to believe you.
And we're going to unpack that later.
I'll get a mouthful later.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
The teacher's always right.
Oh,
no,
yes.
I'm not always right. I
The woman is
do
always right,
fake it
man.
and make it.
What?
Fake it till you make it.
Oh, no, but the woman's always right. That's correct.
That's it. That's it.
Otherwise, it'll just.
That's it.
It's happy wife, happy life. That's literally it.
So
Is
good.
it?
I'm kidding.
Well, it's happy wife.
husband, happy life.
No, it's happy wife creates a happy husband. That's how I think. If you're happy, I'm happy.
Anywho,
And if you're not happy, then I'm not happy.
well, it's the same though with me. If you're not happy, I'm not happy.
Well, I'm usually happy-go-lucky guy.
So what's your favourite book?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I had my favorite of all time, but I got like really into reading last year and this year, I think. In like, I wanted to read a book every month.
Love
Is it
it.
any book that I bought?
Yeah, you've bought me heaps of
Yeah, I
books.
know, but is any of them?
Well,
yeah.
yeah, but this book in particular, Verity, and I know a lot of people are like, no, but that was like, whoa, like, because it's so messed up.
And the fact that it's stuck in your brain means that you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I
Left
did.
an impact.
Left an impact.
It was really crazy. It's a crazy book. But I think because it's not something I would have typically read, I always read like a little romance or something. This had a bit of like
Mind games.
yeah, mind games. And I was like, ooh, like it just, I could not put it down. I read it so quick. And so now I'm really starting to like that kind of murder mystery, but not gory murder mystery.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff, thriller stuff. I really like that. Yeah, it's good.
Ross mentioned to me that he's been watching a show. Oh, what's it called again?
I can't remember the name.
It's like three. Oh, because we watched it. Let me.
Three Bodies.
Three Body Problems or something. Three.
Is it Three Bodies?
I think it was that.
Or Bodies.
Is it the one with?
Bodies is the other one we watched, which is a murder sort of.
Is that the one with all the weird naked body shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
found
not the
that.
one you're talking about.
Is that the one you're talking about?
I'm gonna find what Ross sent to me.
I can't remember.
I should have.
Because I
struggle
know
to
if I
sit
liked
down and
it.
watch a
Yeah.
show. I really struggle
I-
to sit and just watch. I
That's
No,
same with
do
Olivia.
that's me.
Oh.
ADHD
He
coming
said-
through.
Yeah, look,
Three Body Problem.
might join you.
I can't. That's why I sometimes crochet just so I can watch something because I can't sit still.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I
a
don't know,
nightmare.
it's so hard.
Or I'll just be like numbly scrolling and I won't even
Yeah.
be paying attention. And Zack hates it. He's like, "You're not watching the show with me."
Yeah. So
Yeah, they get so protective, don't they?
Yeah.
Three Body Problem. It's the one where it's the game. They put the
that
game on there.
Oh.
Yeah, look, I found that a bit strange
It was a
when
bit-
they were like, there's this one scene where
It's where they have
it was like
the
in the
countdown.
game and they were dried up. The people dried up
Yeah, and
and
then
they like rolled them up. That what made me really
Are
uncomfortable.
you not watching that one with him?
No, I honestly don't watch much. Last night I was home alone and I watched a rom-com with Archie, and even then I was struggling. I like forced myself to watch it because I needed to just sit down and stop moving around. Like I'll just clean and I don't know. Usually I just clean while like
Clean, or I'll get my epilator out.
yeah.
See,
Just something.
whereas I can just sit down on the couch and
Wow,
watch.
zonk out.
Yeah.
That's so good. I wish I could just turn off my brain, but I
Same.
can't.
I
Same
can't.
with reading. I really do struggle to sit down
Same.
and read for long periods.
But then
of time.
sometimes if I'm really in the mood, I'm so engrossed by it that
really,
I
That's
feel like
awesome.
I'm in another world. I love it.
Yeah.
I can forget everything that's going on.
yeah, it's
We're
like a
watching
hobby.
a show at the moment called, I think, The Sinner.
I'm actually really enjoying that one.
That's good.
'Cause
I've
it's-
heard good things about
It's a
that.
thriller. Me and my
It's-
thrillers.
It's a bit weird though, because it's sort of like I guess you could say a murder mystery, but also it's like weird kink vibe. The guy, the main
kinda-
guy is super strange.
He is.
He's a detective with fetishes.
But it's not really about his fetishes. It's
No.
about the detective work.
Yeah.
And then he just
Character
has,
building.
for some reason, there's just like one shot of his fetish. I'm like, skip.
Yeah, it's a bit odd.
It is odd.
But no, I'm not minding it. You know what
Mm.
the weirdest thing with me is? I hate starting a new TV show because I always
to
just
get
think,
into it.
nah, I can't afford to give something my time.
And I think a lot of TV shows, the first few episodes are just,
Yeah.
it takes you a bit to get in it. And then I'll go, okay, what's this no show? Click it on, watch it for 10 minutes. No,
But
I
I'm
just can't.
True.
but sometimes I sort of feel like maybe it's just me, but because you can multitask, whereas I can't. I sometimes think Liv like she's not giving it full attention. She's not giving it a real shot.
That was kind of what you said before.
With the
He
phone.
gets shitty with you.
Yes, he does. Because I'll be
I tried
scrolling and I'll
watching-
be watching both things at the same time. That's just how my brain works. I have to.
I'm
Right.
trying to get better at understanding that that's how Liv watches shows.
Oh, he'll be like,
It's the ADHD.
"You're not liking it." I'm like, "Yeah," and
What?
he's like,
I don't know, because
"He's looking at you're on your phone though."
yeah,
And I'm like,
because whereas
"I am liking
for me,
it."
I just watch the show.
If I didn't
Interesting.
like
And
it,
then-
I'd probably get up and clean the house. Like
Facts.
I would be, or I'd start watching something, like actually watching. Like
Mm.
Yeah, I just can't.
I tried watching, and we watched probably 5 episodes or something. I'd probably still go and watch it again. It's called it's some mob boss guy.
Huh?
We were watching it on the other. It was the mob. He was a mob boss.
What boss?
The Sopranos.
I can't watch stuff like that. It's like cartel vibes.
Yeah,
But that's
just
like
don't
old
find it
fashioned,
interesting.
isn't it?
you remember having it on the Sopranos.
But it's old.
It was a bit old. The first season was in
Yeah, I didn't
1999.
like it. I didn't like
nah,
it.
I have to watch
No,
like
I
I
like
can watch some older stuff like the classic
Tony Soprano.
chick flicks.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I didn't like The Sopranos. Sorry, honey. I was very bored the whole time.
And this is when I think as well, because you
But
didn't give
I'll
a
just say it. Like he goes, "Are you liking it?" No.
yeah. Ah well,
See, this he gets so shitty.
I'm
Yeah.
not shitty.
But
I
But
try to. I
there's
don't know.
times where you can watch a show and I don't have to be sitting with you to watch that show.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, he can't.
This is what we were talking about before. The independent person in the relationship versus the dependent.
Dependent.
And I
Yeah.
think he's a dependent.
He is. He
Oh,
is.
but then
You're living
again,
with
I
one
think you
dependent.
would be too. You would feel like I don't love you or something if I just decided that I'm gonna go into like a different room or something and watch.
You come in here to edit the podcast and I don't have an issue.
Not really.
What
The
are you
most times
imagining,
that I'm
Zach? What's a time where if you left her to do something that she would get shitty? What is an example of that?
If we were just on the couch and something was on, and then I just decided to
Oh,
go
TV.
to go like TV, and then I just decided, oh, I'm gonna go watch something in bed on the TV. She'd be like, "What's going on?"
Okay, I think that's fair. If you've
Yes
like,
and
sat down.
no. If it was like KO, I'd be like, "Ugh, whatever."
If
Like,
it's
I-
KO.
I think he thinks too much about it. I think it depends. Like if the way he got up and left, I'd be like, oh,
It's giving dependent.
Oh well,
Yes.
let's move on. Let's move on. We don't need to dive deep into
True.
arguments.
anything like this. That's fine. We can talk about other stuff. This is getting weird now. Let's talk about you, Kat. You're the guest on the show here. Let's dive into stuff about you.
Stuff about me.
Do you want me to
wanna
find
know?
another question?
Yeah, let's do like a.
Okay.
What's your go-to takeaway order? Are you Macca's,
Oh.
KFC, Hungry Jack's?
I'm
or are
embarrassed
you,
to say it. I'm a Macca's girly.
You're a Macca's girly?
I love
Why
Are you a
Anything
nug
with-
or are you a meat?
anything with pickles.
Oh, yes, you are
I
a pickle.
love
I
pickles.
do something that's a little bit strange. Every time we go to Macca's, which is not often, I can count it on my hand how many times I've been to Macca's in the past like year. But I always ask for a cup of pickles. And
It's not like a cup. It's like the little
Oh,
plastic
but-
cup.
But you'd prefer a
But-
big cup.
Yeah.
sometimes when they're feeling like absolute G's, they will give me a Sunday cup of
Oh,
pickles, which I can
full?
take home full and keep it in the fridge. So for anyone out there who needed a tip on how to get free food from Macca's, if you want to ration some Macca's pickles, that's how you do it. Pretend you're pregnant. Don't even pretend you're pregnant. Just ask
Who
for the
cares?
pickles. Who cares?
They're
But
so
then
good. The
there
Macca's
was that one
pickles.
time
Yeah.
we all went to Macca's and you asked for it and they charge you like $4
$4 for a
No,
little thing
they
of pickles.
four
that was
like,
giving team leader.
sauces.
Mm.
They charge you like 4 sauces worth and then
So
gave you
rude.
like nothing.
They gave me nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a one-off, and I was pretty disappointed. So
Yeah.
Lucas Macca's, I've got a vendetta.
Yeah, or whoever it was on,
Whoever that was,
they need to lift their
I think you
game.
need to reassess what you
Yes.
did. No, I still paid and still got what I got, whatever. But it's not usually like that. Usually they say, oh, whatever, we'll just put it through as free. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm.
I've done it that many times. I probably should pay by now.
What's your favorite takeaway?
What's my favorite takeaway?
Yeah.
That is interesting. I don't know if I've actually been asked. I'm in the bit of the mood at the moment where I'm either a double or a triple cheeseburger.
I know.
After
Where
a
it's
big
dirty.
bender. Ooh.
It's
Oh, yeah, they're so dirty.
it's just a real naughty food.
I know. And you
'Cause-
always regret it after.
Yeah,
But they taste so good.
usually I used to be like only a crispy chicken sort of guy from
Same.
like
Crazy.
McDonald's, But now at the moment, when I've been wanting to have McDonald's, it would be meat.
Yes.
Because it's just
And
like,
I'm not a meat girly.
Yeah.
Like I've always been chicken. Always. But
we were
cheeseburger.
literally talking about
so
this.
good.
We
So
were
good.
literally talking about this yesterday. And we said, oh, it's always like after the next day from having some drinks,
Yeah.
and you're like, you want Maccas, and Liv's like, yeah, it's probably because you've like, you've had some drinks and you need something to soak it all up.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
all dehydrated as well, though, so you probably just want more salt.
And you've been using a
Yeah.
bit of energy over the night, so you need something disgusting.
Yep.
Yep.
Salt, oil.
You're making me crave
Sorry.
cheeseburger.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
But I feel like you're more of a KFC
I
girl.
do love KFC. It's not good for me. But I do.
You love KFC, but KFC doesn't love you.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably. I think,
I think
KFC
a lot of
loves
people
everyone.
could. I was going to say
Yeah.
a lot of people could relate to that.
The popcorn chicken.
Oh,
But
a
I
good popcorn
do
chicken.
really love a Whopper from Hungry Jack's. Because Mac's just doesn't make a
Some-
good Whopper.
Sometimes the McDonald's burgers can be just a tad small.
Like, I think Macca's makes a
Shrinkflation.
really good cheeseburger.
What
But
about-
the rest of the burgers,
What about from? Do you have a favorite out of like a Griffin burger or a Boss burger,
Boss burger.
or grilled or schnitz?
Oh, I'm changing my answer. I love grilled.
You love grilled.
Oh.
Love grilled mustard and pickles, extra pickles, no tomato. Thank you. Thanks for coming.
So we don't.
Yum.
I don't think we go to grilled anymore because I think they don't serve crispy chicken anymore.
Oh,
I think they
rude.
when
Yeah, I'm a crispy
they
chicken
young,
girl.
they young. They used to I think have crispy chicken, but I've got a feeling that they don't anymore.
I don't know.
I don't
I would
mind
say the
schnitz chips.
Boss burger.
Schnitz chips.
I'm a Boss burger girl.
Yeah.
I used to be, before my Zambreros addiction, I was
Yeah.
a Boss burger girl.
How often do you get takeaway?
Well, the positive thing is because we live in
Far
Cardigan
Not
Village,
very
we
often.
can't get Uber Eats, and no one
True.
delivers to our
Yeah.
house besides one, I think, Indian place.
Yep. Okay.
No, the pasta place.
Oh,
That's
pasta.
so
Sorry, I thought it was-
good.
I thought it was
The
Indian. Is it pasta?
excuse my pronunciation. Matriciana
I don't.
But
I don't know.
pasta. Oh my god, it's the best pasta in the world. Have to say that.
But I
It's a bit chilly.
takeaway, or like an actual. I feel like we wouldn't have it more. Not really more than once a week. Takeaway.
Nah, nah.
Maybe
Maybe,
some
but
weeks,
like,
maybe
what
a
do you
couple,
count
but
takeaway? Like
yeah, like
dinner?
a snack or a
Just
full dinner.
anything
Oh,
that
because
you
sometimes
buy.
we might go get takeaway coffee.
Oh no, like takeaway food, like
Um,
dinner foods, like the
Dinner probably once a week.
Maybe-
Really, that is good. Yum.
I'd probably say yeah.
There was a point where I would have it like a few times when I used to work at the pub
Yeah.
because I
okay.
worked so late and
Could easily
I
get
was
drive-through
so
food.
hungry at like 9:30 at night, and so I just have to get drive through.
I don't. Yeah,
I literally do not buy takeaway.
that's
Oh
good.
my-
I
you're
can't justify it.
good.
I just can't. I think it's so expensive.
It
I'd
is
rather
expensive.
buy fucking
yeah.
clothes.
No,
I
Well,
just
that-
don't value it. It's not a currency to me. I really like grilled though. Like if Ross, if Ross is meant to be cooking and he decides not to, then he will just pay for grilled, and
Yeah.
that's how I get my
Oh.
takeaway fix. I never spend money on takeaway.
Oh,
good.
that's
It's
because
great.
that's
See-
my money drainer. Because I'll be like, I'm so hungry, and then I kind of feel like, well,
So
I
expensive.
need to eat.
I feel like
Yeah.
I
Oh,
feel
So
like
that's
lately.
that's
yeah,
where I
feel
get
like
to the
lately
excuse.
my money's been going to besides the house, like food
Food, yeah.
and drinks.
But everything's so expensive too at the moment.
Because I like
True.
I don't like buy. I was saying this to Liv just yesterday as well. It's like I don't like really buy much clothes for myself.
Yeah,
You actually
then
don't.
I do.
When I think about
Oh,
it,
do you now?
I do a
What?
bit.
I feel like you used to not.
I used to.
Back
I
on the
go.
pub wage.
I go through phases,
Mm.
and it depends. Like
You're doing a Zach, going through phases.
Yeah, I
Zach
do
loves
go
going
through
through a phase. Speaking to myself in third person.
But when it comes to like weight gain and weight, like, because girls' weight constantly fluctuates, then my
True.
clothes don't fit me. So then I need to buy more stuff, and
Yeah.
then it's just a thing.
Mm.
So
So true.
I just feel like, oh well, I've got a couple shirts, I've got some pants, I've got some jackets, and they all still are in good nick and like.
I
so
just
I'm
feel like boys' style though can last so much longer in fashion than female.
Oh, see, I'm getting into the reuse, recycle.
No, I definitely want to be more sustainable.
Yeah.
But in terms of like what's trending, boys
Oh,
could
yeah.
so get away with a basic tee and jeans
We-
for their whole life.
I
Yeah.
reckon we could too if we just stuck to it. I just think
But I
it's
just even
because the
think
market
the
is directed at women,
Yeah.
we tend to just fall for that.
But even the style of jeans
Yeah,
changes.
True.
Like we couldn't have a very basic. A guy could
No,
have the same pair of jeans his whole life,
True.
pretty much. I feel
Yeah,
like
like,
girls,
I've
it's a
just
bit
got
like
a
it
pair
goes
of-
from straight.
I got a
to
pair
flare
of
to
blue jeans
skinny.
and a pair of black jeans, and
And they do me.
yeah,
That's fine.
and I'm good.
Yeah,
And they're in
really-
good
It's
nick.
true. I've had my black jeans for like years.
Yeah.
and years.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like, I just feel like, what do I need?
No,
I'm like-
that's fair.
True.
That's what I'm sort of like. I'm like, what do I need?
New
Mm.
jocks and socks. That's probably it.
That's
Yeah,
what
jocks and
Christmas is
stuff.
for. That's what that
But I even
stocking's
I
for
have
from
jocks-
mum.
Yeah.
I need to open. I need to open. I got jocks and socks,
And he still left
And
it
I
in the
need
package.
and I need to open them up.
But then he has jocks with holes in them and still wears
Guys
them.
would know. Guys would
I'm
know.
like, why?
It's a guy thing.
It's a guy thing.
It's a guy thing.
As
He's
soon as I
not weird
get a
for that.
little, like if the elastic bits detach
Yeah,
in the
bin
bin.
it. Bin it.
I
Yeah.
should
So
because
uncomfortable.
jocks and socks are pretty cheap. Well, they are one of the cheapest clothing items you can get, and I love putting new socks on. But I just
Oh, the
Facts.
feeling of brand new fluffy socks. I love it.
One time when Chloe and I were here at one point, you gave us little fluffy socks.
Yeah.
And that I still wear them. It's so sweet. I remember
Aw.
that. That was really nice. And you were like, oh, there's nothing better than having like fluffy socks after a few drinks. Here you go. It's so cute.
they've put a
I-
lot of effort into doing
That was-
making those little things.
It
for
was
you.
really nice.
Yeah.
And the little tub of like, so the first time I stayed here, which was, sometime last year, but you'd had the house for a little bit, like long enough to set up the spare bed and everything. Ross and I stayed, and Liv made these small containers of like moisturizers, makeup remover. She had like water ready beside the bed, like just anything you would need to stay at somebody's house.
Toiletries.
All
Yeah.
toiletries, shampoo, conditioner, like. Oh,
Mm.
it was just the sweet. It was so sweet. That's like burnt into my brain. It was so cute.
Aw.
Like I could never. Oh, it was so nice.
I don't know. I just think there's nothing worse if you forget something.
Oh, so
or you feel
sweet.
uncomfortable and then you're like,
Especially because we
"Where's
were
the
traveling down from
towel?"
Geelong. And you were
Yeah.
like, being so thoughtful. It was so nice. But that's, I actually think that is like your maternal nature. Like you just naturally have a caregiver in you. Like you just want to
Yeah.
care for everybody. It's so nice.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I
So
love
cute.
caring for people.
Mm, so
It's great.
Me?
Yes.
moi-
Yes.
moi?
Yes.
Moi? Yeah. No, I think I'm lucky.
You're very lucky.
I'm lucky too.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, they've resolved.
We're back. We're back on the good
Full
books.
circle. It was a full circle moment.
Yes, we're back.
We're always back,
Oh.
silly.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
I think so. We are. Yes.
Of course you are.
Hmm.
Boys.
Boys, they're stupid. Simple-minded. Simple-minded. Is there anything that you want to ask us, Catherine?
I don't think. I feel like I know you so well. There's nothing that I could ask that I don't already know. I feel like. Oh no, I'm sure there's so much I could ask.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do you feel comfortable sharing?
I don't know.
Ask away.
Ask a probing. Find another probing question.
Yeah.
Because I actually find them so interesting. You find out a lot about people when you ask those.
Okay.
All right.
Favorite color?
All right. Pink. Always
you're
pink. Always pink.
We're both
Pink, pink,
green.
pink. I love that.
Yes.
Oh, good, because that was your engagement gift. We got you a green.
Oh
Tea
yes,
And
Lee.
it's on
Teapot.
display in our
It
kitchen.
is, and I'm really grateful that you like green.
We
Yeah.
That was a
love it.
guest.
No, it's very nice.
Such a guest.
No, use it very nice like that. Getting us
Yes.
an engagement present.
So thoughtful. You're always so thoughtful.
Oh.
And like when it comes to things like that, I really appreciate that you'll think about something and go, oh, they
She'll
love
use
that.
it and they'll love
Like
it.
it's an actual thoughtful gift, not
Yeah.
just like,
I ain't getting you a
random
candle.
we have
oh,
Which you would love a candle.
I
We
love
have-
anything, but
we have tea every night, Nelly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all
We-
have that in common. Love
Yes.
tea.
Mm.
Love it.
oh,
Yeah,
this
so-
is an interesting question. But
I
what's your favorite room in the house? Like, what's
Whose
your
house?
most important
And then
any house?
in
What
any
makes
her-
me feel good?
Yeah, what's the most important room in your house?
Mm.
Mm.
living.
I think it is the living room. I mean, the house that we've just moved into is a 4-bedder, so like it's massive. We've got a nice spare room where you guys stay a lot, and we've got like our music room. I've got a craft room, and then the bedroom. But the living space is the best. I think it's just the most comfortable. Like when I have like recently I had a bit of a bone relapse and like I was struggling a bit, and I just stayed in the living room, comfortable, near the kitchen. Heat packs, like you can just be comfy in your own space. It's just everyone loves it.
You have a nice
Everyone
style
loves
at
the
your
living
place.
room. Oh, I hope it's comfortable. That's the main thing.
No, I love it.
Just want people to feel comfy.
I like your living room.
Oh,
It's a nice
thanks.
space.
Yeah, I tried to make it nice and like you feel at home.
Your design is designing. It's
probably a bit outdated, but I don't mind.
no,
it.
No
I
way.
love it.
No,
I don't mind.
We love
bit of
coming
it.
over to your place.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
really
it's so
nice.
cute. Good. That's like the biggest compliment you could give someone, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite room? I think I can guess.
Mm.
I don't know. I used to like at home, at my parents' home, I made my room like my room. That I was in there 24/7.
your
I
space.
loved that. But now
Living, surely.
I think it might be the living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because yours is also attached to your kitchen, so you can like
Yeah.
make your tea and everything.
Yeah,
watch TV.
and it's not
You
like
can read.
in our bedroom. Like I used to sit in there and study, but I think the living, it's just a bit more easier to do things as well and get comfy.
I agree.
Yeah. What about you?
What about me? Yes. The shitter.
It does spend a long time in there.
No, don't be silly.
Man behaviour.
Yeah.
I like a shower. I like the bathroom because it's a warm shower. No, it's nice. I like having a warm shower.
My favourite room is the
the shower.
bathroom and the shitter. It's my favourite.
No, it's for ours. It's definitely
Thanks
the
for
living
asking.
room as well, because it's just the not in, especially in our house. It's the most like probably zen place in our
Yeah.
house
It
at
is.
the moment.
Yeah.
It is. And you got that nice sunspot where like, the windows kind of, I don't know, they cave around where those little seats are. It's
Yeah.
really nice.
And the animals
Whereas-
are always come in there. Oh, they do
In
come in the
here,
bedroom a lot.
in here, besides what you can see on camera, it's a mess.
Yeah.
not that
My
bad.
office
And
is a
then
pigsty at the moment. Pigsty.
we get that all nice and ready when people are
Yep.
staying over.
I do try to keep it clean sometimes, but when it comes to like getting the work for the students ready and like even like washing the toys and all of that, it just gets chucked in there.
I sometimes forget this is a bedroom. Like I know it's a bedroom. This room.
Yeah.
It's so
But,
small though. You
They're
wouldn't
not
want it to
very
be.
big bedrooms, are
Yeah,
they?
I
Like the
think-
master,
They're just
our
your normal-
bedroom's big,
Our master bedroom's nice
Big.
size,
but the little, like even my office, not very big.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. Is
But-
it the same as this?
they're
No,
like
it's
they're
not.
they're
Ours
around
is-
your
it's
3x3.
smaller.
They're around the 3x3s.
Because that one's really narrow and long.
I think it feels small because we've got.
Well, we've got
Couches.
couches in a
Yeah.
bedroom.
This fits a queen bed here with 2 bedside tables.
It's really nice.
Here's a question, Caddy.
Yes.
How do you see us as? Do you feel yourself as still being young, or do you feel
Oh.
yourself as being older now?
So, I think we're old
You think we're old?
now. As of one time, we went out, me and Liv. It was like one random night when no one else
yeah.
wanted to go out with us.
Yeah.
Remember, everyone was busy, and we were like, "Fuck it, let's go out."
When was this? Was I here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the boys, but you're
Just you
somewhere
and
else.
Ross.
Oh,
Anyway,
Yeah.
we start dancing in the club, and
was this at the deck?
I don't even know where it was.
I think
honestly.
it
might have been
was-
Volta. Is it Volta?
Oh.
Is that what it's called?
Volta.
Yeah.
No, but I think
Karova? Whatever it is. Anyway,
I think we went to both.
we were having a dance in the club,
Yeah.
and we looked like old chooks.
We did.
We looked like old chooks, and that was literally the moment I realised, okay, maybe we've outgrown this side of.
The
I
club
agree.
side.
I'm not enjoying the dancing in the club
No,
anymore.
I agree. Because I just
What?
like looked at Kat for a moment and then I looked around and I was like,
And we both said it to each other. We were
Oh
like,
my
what
God.
the fuck are we
I
doing?
look like I'm 35.
And
No,
I didn't
Liv-
want to look seedy. I was like, what are we doing in here? Like,
Liv's
Like we
favorite.
looked like
we read when we get
cougars.
home. Like,
Liv's favourite moment is we recently went to Dan Murphy's and she got asked to have her ID shown.
Oh,
And she's like,
finally.
oh, yes.
Yes, let me get that for
And
I
then-
never got asked for ID, even when I was
And-
18.
Oh.
Never.
And then the
Sheeran.
guy sees that it's a blue license. And then he didn't ask me.
Oh,
I got so excited though. He's like, "Can I see ID?" I'm like, "Yes, of course."
really? I get asked all the time. Maybe I look a bit older. But yeah.
Younger.
No, younger. If you
Young?
get asked,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
true.
Yeah.
True.
I look old.
Oh, no, you don't. I was going to say you look really youthful, but then why would they not? Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, thanks.
Mm.
No, I
Um,
found it the biggest compliment.
Maybe you're
and
just very trustworthy.
he obviously knew too. As soon as I was like, "Yeah," he was like, "Oh,
Oh.
she's old."
I have
I was a bit too excited.
I like going to either a bar or a
Yeah,
pub.
better
Yeah,
vibe. Me
a bar,
too. Love
such a good
bar.
vibe.
Pub feed, pub beer all the way.
Yep.
But I also just have a
I
soft
think-
spot for Volta.
Really?
No, I think I
I
do.
love it.
I never liked Volta when it was, what was it called before?
Corova.
Corova.
Yeah, I always get it mixed up.
But I think I'm liking it better now
Really?
Yeah.
because the clubs are not good.
Well, yeah.
And the people in there like do actually just want to dance. They're not like creeps.
Yeah,
Like
and
I've
I
never
also
seen any
think
creeps there.
there's a little bit of our age there.
Yeah.
Whereas like you go
The
to
mid-20s creep.
rafters,
deck,
they're
oh.
old, and then you go to the deck and they're fresh youngins.
Oh.
Rough.
And
The deck always disappoints. I
It
reckon.
does.
I hate to say it,
Yes.
but it always
It
we always think it's a good
always-
idea, and we walk in and
Never
we're like,
is.
"What the fuck are we
No,
doing
And
here?"
it costs like $30
And it
to get
costs
in.
too
It's
much.
ridiculous.
The drinks,
mm,
they're not where
it's
it's at.
just not great.
Yeah.
I see. For me, I like a bar
Mm.
because you're with like your core group.
Yeah,
Yes, and you
and
can
then
still
you can just sort of
get-
like
you can still talk.
talk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you can sit.
Yes.
I know it
Mm.
sounds bad, but when you get older,
When you get older,
You need to sit.
at the ripe age of 24.
when you're drinking, it's good to sit because I get clumsy.
Mm,
Like the other
true,
day,
true.
I have a
Oh.
whopping big bruise on my
She's
hip.
got,
Oh.
yeah.
She had a night.
Yes.
Had a couple
Book
wines.
club turned wino. She was cheeky. It was meant
was
to be book
just-
club.
Yeah, couple wines.
That's all right. Chloe did it
Couple bottles.
too. Okay, maybe. We all
Yes.
love a red. That's,
Yes.
That's how. Yeah.
Yeah.
Common
That was
theme.
that was a funny night. That one.
That was good.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah. You reckon you'll have that much wine next time?
Hmm.
We tend to never learn.
Yeah. But to be fair, I was so surprised I was not sick.
Yeah,
Like,
That's
I was like-
surprising.
I was so surprised, and I was like, you know what? I could do this more often.
No,
No,
no.
no, I won't.
Not-
I won't.
No.
But
being
it
plastered was good.
was so much fun. I haven't had fun like that without like
Oh, jeez.
That's what Zack was doing the entire night. Oh, jeez.
yeah.
Oh, Livy, no,
No.
no,
No.
just talk about the book. Come on.
Yeah.
No, that was interesting. That
It
was
was funny.
interesting for
That
sure.
was good.
I don't know if we've got anything planned anymore coming up.
We have the
Um,
next one, but that's a while away.
The next book. Yeah, true. That
Yeah.
is a while away.
So we're in the start of somewhat of the start of May at the
Mm.
moment.
Our
Yeah.
4 years is coming up, Zachy.
Yes.
Ooh,
This
are you
month.
going to plan anything? Are you going to go away?
No,
Nah.
I have to work.
True. School
Um,
holidays.
I
School
think I'll
holidays.
be probably working too.
Yeah.
But and again, this is something you also said the other day. Why does we restart when you get married? The time that like you go once you get married, you're like you start at like you
wedding
go and
anniversary.
You go
rather
to
than-
zero.
You go to
And then your first
Ah.
anniversary is like 1 year of being married.
I don't know. I think it's just like a.
because this is what I was thinking. Like, do we actually say that we're how many like
Do we
Ye-
celebrate two
do we wanna
anniversaries
or do you
one?
do you want to celebrate when we became boyfriend girlfriend, and then do you want to also celebrate engagement, and then do you also want to celebrate?
Nah,
Ye-
maybe not
Mm.
engagement.
Oh,
No,
so
no,
you want to celebrate our when like yearly of being
together,
officially together rather than
engaged.
engaging.
Yeah, because then your
And
engaged goes to married.
Wait, so then we're gonna celebrate our yearly from when we first got official, and then also when we were married,
Yeah, I think.
or do
But
you,
maybe you do like a bigger celebration for the wedding anniversary and a cute little like dinner just for the I don't know, because I feel like being together for so
Hold
long
on,
is
what's
so
the date then?
important.
Today's the 5th of May.
It was the 21st of May.
22nd?
1st
21st.
of May. And then it will be the
Full
22nd
circle.
of November will be our wedding.
So we're doing something for around the 20th, are we?
Maybe just go for dinner or something.
Okay.
I don't know. After a while, you just kind of...
Yeah.
Where are we going to go?
We don't really do the whole.
Doesn't
Am
matter. It's just
am I
nice.
going to surprise you?
We don't have to deal with that.
We don't have
She's low maintenance. It's
I'm
so good.
so low maintenance.
Yeah, he's a lucky man.
Even when it comes to the wedding planning, mate, can we just
Party on?
Can we just like get it signed off? Oh, it's just so much F. Like,
It's a
why?
lot.
And it's
We're
like,
still-
no, I want the big wedding. I want the big reception.
Oh, is he the driver of that idea?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Love that.
And I'm just like
We're still a fair way away.
yeah.
You've got time.
A lot of time. But we've now locked in where we're having the reception and
Somewhat the wedding.
somewhat, yeah, pretty much. Well,
We just have to pay deposits to
yeah,
like lock.
yeah.
True.
Yep.
But that'll be
Mm.
exciting.
It's exciting.
Catherine's one of the bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids.
Ross is one of the groomsmen.
Yes.
So that's all very exciting.
So keen. So
Mm.
keen. It's gonna be great.
Mm. Yes, that is exciting.
It doesn't feel real. I don't know.
I guess when, we got engaged, you almost think like, well,
I kind of have the
Nothing's-
mentality of we're already married, which I know some people do not appreciate. Like, because it is such a big thing. But it's
I'm with you. I'm like a let's get married in a garden.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
But
Just with close people. That's it.
yeah, that's what I feel. But
you don't want a big thing.
it's a lot of
Wonder what Rossi-
money.
No.
A lot of money.
It's a lot of money. I think Rossi's kind of like, yeah, he's pretty chill actually. We've talked about it.
Ross wants a party.
He wants a party, which I'm
That's
all
what
for.
I wanted,
I want
like,
a party too.
Yeah,
Just
that's what
party
I
on.
a really intimate wedding and then party.
Yeah. I kind of want to recreate mum and dad's, which was like they got married in a garden, botanical
Oh.
gardens somewhere in Melbourne, and then they ended up at a Chinese takeaway. How good
Oh
is
my
Chinese
god.
And that
takeaway.
was
No,
their
that sounds
they paid
so
for
good.
everyone and they just paid for their takeaway.
I think my
It's awesome.
parents had it
Yum.
at either an RS. I think did they say an RSL or a golf club or
So cute.
a hall or something? I can't. They said something like
Nothing
My
too
parents
crazy.
got married in a church.
no at a reception. I mean,
Oh, they didn't have a reception.
oh,
They, I think, went for dinner as well or something. Didn't have a honeymoon, nothing like that.
Yeah.
would you want a
same.
big reception or not? Do you like?
No,
do you
I
like
just-
having a lot of people?
Yeah, but like I don't
For
want
a
it all for
party,
me, you know.
not for a
I kind of want to
reception.
share it with everybody. I want
Yeah.
it to be like a shared party. You
Because
know what I
No,
mean?
I get you.
Party on.
sister is having a big thing.
Big thing.
Wow.
Big.
But I
recep-
just, like, that's her. You know, she loves people.
Yep.
She loves that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm more like, I'm a very untraditional person.
Yep.
And I just like,
Low maintenance.
yeah.
Yeah. You do what you want.
Even like, at one point I wanted a colourful wedding dress.
Yeah, do it. My mum did that.
No, I actually have my wedding dress here.
Oh, do you?
I got it.
Am I allowed to see it?
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay.
Of course she is. She's just,
I'm
Guess
bridesmaid,
what?
so
Right.
I'm allowed.
Zach has seen it.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
He hasn't technically seen me in it. He's seen a photo of me in it.
Oh.
But like, I know that's meant to be like, don't spoil it. But I'm also like,
Oh, who cares?
what if it's shit?
Nah, you do whatever you want.
No, I like to get his opinion.
Yep.
Yeah. Because
No, I
I was a
love
little
that.
bit unsure.
You value
It
his
needs
opinion.
to be
That's good that she
steamed.
values my opinion.
Exactly.
Yes. Well, his
great thing.
opinion's the most important to me.
Oh, there it is.
No, well, if
Full circle. We're back.
We're back again. Yes, I'm in the
2
good
points
books.
to Zack.
but it's true. I'm marrying you. I'm not marrying my mother. Like, you know how some people, their most important opinion's their parents when it comes to the wedding dress? I'm like, no.
Nah, wear whatever you want.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm wearing yet.
A suit?
A suit. I don't know what.
Birthday suit? No, I'm kidding.
No, we'll wear that to the reception.
Hey.
Or the after
Is
party.
me.
Yeah,
The after.
After.
The after
Party.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so good.
That's so Zach. Well,
That's so Zack.
It is so Zack. Just stripping off.
no, don't be silly. Don't be silly. True.
True.
Funny.
A moment comes to my mind with that.
Yeah.
Probably staying for couch. So you're like, oh god.
Yeah.
Burnt into my brain.
There is. I'm a fun time.
He's a fun time.
We all like to be a fun
He's
time.
here for a fun time and a long time.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm here for a fun long time.
Yeah, that's it.
What are you here for a fun time?
Long time all the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely been some fun times.
Oh,
Yeah.
many.
No, I love it.
Same.
The weddings
So
are just an extension
Funny
of
when
that.
Yep.
Catherine's had a couple drinks.
I love it.
It's
Oh,
hilarious.
fuck. Get a bit silly.
Don't we all get a little bit silly?
We
Get a
all
bit
do.
silly, Get
Yeah.
a bit confident.
Yeah.
Yes, my
Get a bit
confidence comes
larvy.
out.
I was
Yeah.
There was that time we were at your place and I had a couple drinks in
In
the
a very
span of a
short
very short
time.
amount of
He
time.
was so happy about it. It was like 6 p.m. And he was like, I am drunk.
I was just like dancing and smiling
It
or
was
something.
great. No, you were happy. And then you
Yeah.
sobered up and then you got back to that drunk place later
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, I didn't.
Doesn't
That
take
was
much.
interesting because the drinks we had the little fat lamb or whatever it was, and they're like
Oh,
a
deadly.
2
And Zach was
something.
convinced they tasted good. No
I
one,
was.
Nobody agreed with him.
I was
Oh,
convinced.
I didn't mind
It was the.
Oh,
I
you
think they
guys
were
are
guava or
crazy.
something. It was a
Yeah.
Little fat
guava.
lamb is first year uni drink for me.
No,
I
it
think it
is.
scarred me.
But I think these ones felt different because they were in the cans.
Maybe.
Because you know
Well-
the classic bottle? Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's what I
can't-
have in my head.
Yeah.
Now the
I
2
can't
litres.
drink Fireball anymore
Oh,
because I had
good.
one night on that, and now it
Mm.
makes me want to vomit just the smell of
Yeah.
it.
Even the thought of cinnamon liquor.
And I'm a
is
little
gross.
bit like that now with the absinthe as well.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking
that-
fair
that
enough.
was-
as soon as I smell it, I'm like,
Yeah,
get
it's
me out
foul.
of here.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not really into spirits other than gin, really. Me
Oh,
and Liv love gin.
I
Yeah.
love a little kitty cat.
Kitty cat gin
Oh.
and Livy's gin.
Yep.
It-
They're still in plastic bottles from
Yep.
camping.
I tried making one last night.
You did,
It was
but
a bit, it was a bit strong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can
'Cause I
they
didn't-
can taste bad.
We had
Yeah.
we had the mixer or whatever that you had, but I didn't have just
But
like
did-
straight lemonade, so I made it with like a
but I said to you, you can just use the straight mixer.
Yeah, that tastes fine. And then you can even add cold water. to
Well,
be
Yeah.
honest.
well
Because
I
I, think
had-
he added
there was-
a teeny bit because it was strong.
it was I had it well it was a
Oh.
gin a can of gin and something.
Oh, it was
and-
already diluted.
No, that's what I then diluted it with more.
With.
Oh, that's
So
strong.
no, yeah.
Yeah,
So I
it
poured. I
didn't-
did a cut. So in the mixer, I did 2 shots of gin.
You
And
did
then-
2 shots?
Oh, yeah. Well, because I
Saturday
split
night,
it.
you know? Saturday
It
night.
was.
Oh,
I split
okay,
it. So
okay.
2 shots
Okay.
of gin, and then on the mixer it said like 1 part gin, 2 parts mixer. So then I did
Mm.
4 shots of the mixer, which is
Oh.
and then I shook that up.
it was
actually,
not enough mix.
and
I
then
tell you
and then
what.
I had a can of gin and I'm not sure if it was gin and lemonade or gin and
That's the mistake.
and then I poured that in, and then I filled it up with that. So
No,
it's pretty gin heavy.
you need to come to the Queen of
Oh, I
Cocktails.
was gonna say, what the
Yeah,
fuck
it
are
was
you doing?
it was
That's
pretty gin
wild.
heavy.
That
It
is
was-
wild.
Yeah,
Unhinged.
They were they were probably
it was
almost
really hard to drink.
Yeah, probably almost like a 1.5.
But it just tasted so strong.
Yeah, gin
Yeah.
can go one of 2 ways.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm. Love that.
Mm. You need that sweet stuff to cover it up.
It's true.
What's your what do you want to achieve over the next 3 years?
3 years, not even a year.
Maybe 3 years.
3 years, buy a house is my next goal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So with Rossi.
Because I feel like 1 year, even though you think it's like 1 year is a very short amount of time.
It
I think.
actually is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
is.
would give it 3. Yeah. I'd give it 3 years. We just went to Japan. Yeah, I think. Yeah, like I said before, focused on one goal at a time, and I think my
No, but
next
I
one
think
that's more
the
it's
best way to live.
digestible when you think of
Yeah.
it as one at a time.
Yeah.
I
I was a bit like that, and Liv
And I
would say
wanna-
would agree.
Yeah.
I like to
Actually,
have
yeah, you
plans.
do. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I think buying a house would be the next thing. And then small travel in between. Like I really want to go to Tassie again. I used to go there heaps. So I really love Tas. I want to go to New Zealand, like I mentioned before.
I think I think I was saying we will probably maybe wait for an overseas trip until
Honeymoon.
the honeymoon. Probably.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you can't do it all at once.
And I do have a massive fear of traveling.
I
don't
love
know.
being on a plane.
I do not.
They're really good now, Liv. Honestly, take it from me. I used to have panic attacks going to freaking Queensland. I used to freak out at turbulence. But then hopping on the plane to Japan and realizing like how safe it is and
No, see,
how
it's not
well
even the
taken care of
safety.
you are.
It's my agoraphobia.
Yeah, it's really,
It's-
it's
Oh, yeah.
honestly, I understand because it's
trapped.
uncomfortable,
Yeah.
but it is so much better than you think, if that helps.
Yeah.
Like it really
And I
is.
guess a long distance plane is different versus like the plane you go into Queensland.
Yeah, they're made for it.
Yeah.
They're bigger. They're way
Yeah.
bigger. They've got, yeah,
Because I've only been on the
4
planes
seats,
to Queensland.
4 seats.
Yeah.
Or 3, 4, 3. Yeah, they're really big.
Yeah. And it makes me uncomfortable.
No, the staff help you out too. We had someone in front of us have like a little medical episode.
Oh,
Like,
see,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
very
gave
good
her
at
oxygen.
masking. I won't say anything. I'll be like,
Shuts down, be
Yeah.
I completely shut down and I just sit there like
Honestly,
the whole time.
hate to encourage this, but a cheeky gin and tonic on the plane, it gets you through.
Maybe
No
you should have one
gin
before
nightmares.
You go on
Oh, but they're all free on the plane. They're so
Oh,
good. They just
I thought
feed
you-
you drinks.
Oh, okay.
They were free when we went, at least.
Oh.
Qantas. I know people
Yeah.
don't like Qantas, but I am a stan for Qantas. I love
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, they were
Maybe we
great.
should do it.
Yeah, you get free
Yeah.
wines, free red.
Yeah. Or if I got free,
You got
red,
free red.
after a few,
You'd
I'll
be right.
comfy.
Exactly. We had some people who were sloshed.
Yeah.
There always is with like overseas flights. People
How
end up
long was
sloshed.
the
Yeah.
flight to Japan?
Only 10 hours, but it's long enough
See,
that
to
you
me,
go, oh my
that
God, that's
that
ages."
literally makes my stomach drop.
Oh,
What?
when people say 22 hours to Europe, I'm like,
nah, my worst
Mm.
nightmare.
exactly. That's why you do the stopovers like Zack. Go
Yeah.
to like Singapore.
Well,
or everything. Yeah.
There's also like, there's medication that can be taken as well.
He loves medicating me.
True.
What? Don't say it like that. I'm a nurse
no,
that
not like
knows
that.
how if
He
someone's
just
unwell.
loves anything. He's like, Panadol.
He knows how
Yeah.
to problem solve.
No, he does.
It's
he does.
because I have to deal with it every single day at work. I have to
Yeah.
give out medications like they're lollies.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
And I'm a one to live with the pain. Like if I've got a bad headache or some cramps, I'll be like,
See-
have some Panadol.
See, I'm like,
Nah, I need to toughen up.
See,
I need
I'm
to
like,
toughen up.
I do that
Panadol-
too.
Yeah.
here's Panadol, here's some Nurofen, here's some ondansetron,
Oh,
here's some
yeah.
Gaviscon.
Yeah.
I've never bought really like anything other than Panadol and what I've had prescribed. That's it. Like I don't know. I just don't take painkillers. I
No,
just
I'm
don't
the
think to.
same. Even if I'm in
I
agony.
only do it when I'm having relapse. But like
Yeah.
other than that, chill.
I think it's also because of my job, I am fully invested into Western medicine.
Yeah.
So it's like,
You know what's up.
I don't know. I just have a mentality of I want to be tough. Not tough, but especially with cramps, I'm like,
Let your body see it out.
if I have a baby, it's going to be 10 times worse. So I got to be tough. This is preparation. That's what's just in my mind. I don't know why.
That's fair enough.
I
see,
just don't.
how I think of it as well is we're not having medication all that often.
Yeah.
And then there's people who I work with that, the actual patients or residents, who are on Panadol 4 times a day, every single day. So it's like,
See, that sounds a lot.
I
to
used
me.
to.
It is a lot.
I have a record of how many tablets I would have in literally one mouthful. 8 tablets. I used to have every morning.
pretty good for
Morning.
your
I
age.
agree.
So,
but
so
that
there's
was when I
people
was like 13.
there's people that I in the morning. There are some people that have about 14 tablets.
What?
14. I think
for?
the ones most actually there was one that had it was either 17 or 18.
Because they're
All
Are
having
in-
they
stuff.
also vitamins in there, or
No, but they're having stuff to help the side effects
Yes.
of the medications
Correct.
they're getting, which is what I would have. So I'd have something to help with indigestion because my Celebrex, which is an anti-inflam, would flare up indigestion. And then you would have your endone and then you'd get gastro, intestinal problems. And,
You need to have
you have to have stuff to help
soften
that.
your stools.
There's so
And
many meds that you get prescribed for meds. It's
Yes,
so
correct.
weird.
And then I do get it in some ways where there's some people that I work with as nah, I don't want any medication. And I sort of do get it as well because, like, yeah, you start taking one medication, then that leads to
They want to
another
be
problem.
autonomous, especially in aged care. Yeah, they want to be autonomous.
Yeah.
Fair call.
I'm a bit, don't really want meds.
It's all right.
I don't know. I just.
You'll decide if you need them, you need them. For like,
Yeah. Like, obviously, if it's prescribed and the doctor's like, you need this,
Yeah.
okay.
But to me, in my head, it's like, I know why a doctor prescribes medication. So
Yeah.
I don't want to act as like a doc. I'm not a doctor and I'm not
Yeah.
prescribing you medication, but I know why someone goes on medication.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
it's
why
like,
they need it.
you need this.
No, yeah, I get it. I've
Mm.
always been funny. I don't know.
It's like, yeah. Anyway,
That's so funny.
like,
Mm.
it's good. You trust me.
No, I do. He could easily kill me if he wanted to. Easily. No, because if
I would
I'm
never do that.
very unwell, he'll just give me a handful of. It'll just be like Panadol and Nurofen and maybe like a
some
cold and
some
flu or something.
cold and flu or multivitamins
Or something. He just be like, take this and I just do it.
Chug it.
And I think there's times where I'm like, he could have poisoned me.
Oh,
But I never have. Look
too
at
many
you.
thriller books.
Yeah, honestly.
That's so girl.
I have
That's
good
like such a
I
girl
have-
thing.
But
I'm trying to look out
if
for
you
you.
wanted me to go,
I wanted you to go.
that would be the way, I think.
If you
No.
wanted me out of
No,
here, if you wanted to erase my footprint, give
It
me
would
those
be
multivitamins.
so easy though for him to do it.
No, I don't.
Oh, but I
nah.
guess you have to take a lot, wouldn't
You'd
you?
have
You have
to.
to take so
I can't just. I can only get medication that people like can get off
Yeah,
over the counter. So like
Yeah.
most of that medication,
it's not going to
even
kill
if you have
someone.
like a lot of like even people that take like massive amounts of like Panadol, like it just sort of like destroys like your liver.
Your liver.
But
I mean,
and
but
your
like-
stomach lining.
Yeah.
poisoning, as in like you rub the meds on some poison
Let's-
ivy or something.
Oh my god, she's
I'm
definitely been watching way too many docos. What Jennifer did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did
Well,
watch that.
I know you did. That's why it came to mind. I haven't even watched it. Oh, so funny.
Or on the Sinner where they make a some tea out of a poisonous
Plant.
plant.
and they
That's
die,
very
yeah.
Harry Potter. Wow.
Yeah, I would
Oh.
never kill someone, of course, but I do really love a thriller.
Yeah. It is interesting.
You just sit on the and you think, oh my,
Because it's not you doing it.
no, and I just love to think like, how did they think to do that, or like all the steps they took? I'm just like, something is wrong for them to be like that.
Yeah.
All right, Kat. So is there anything that you want to wrap up or ask us before we wrap this potty up?
Ooh, I don't think I have anything really to
I think
say
it's
other than thank you, guys.
No, thank you
That
for
was
coming
really
on.
fun. I've never done it before. I
It
was really
so
nervous.
fun.
It was good. We had a bit of. We started off with a bit of your life, and then talked about vinyl
Oh,
records for a
yeah.
bit, and then we talked about I don't
We
even
just went
know
on
what
random
it is.
tangents, but I loved that. It felt
On-
really good.
On brand
That's
for
good.
us.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
that's true.
No, that was a fun episode. Different.
Yeah.
Interesting not
Sorry,
having
Eth. Eth
yeah.
missed out.
Sorry, Eve.
Mm,
Yeah. Well, hopefully he's feeling a bit better next week, but that's all right. We've
exactly
got it
right.
under control.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much, Kat, for coming on to the
Aw,
episode.
thanks, guys.
We really appreciate it. And hopefully, for those who have stayed till the end, hopefully you've enjoyed listening. You can check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcast, as well as subscribing on YouTube. Do you want to shout anything out, Kat? Do you want people to follow you? Or
No.
anything? That's fine too.
I'll
Wait a
do
minute.
one for Kat.
No.
What?
For Kat.
What?
For their relationship. Alternative Dairy Co.
Oh, true. Follow Ross's business account that he literally doesn't use. Follow
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So
Follow
Ross
it.
working for Alternative Dairy Co.
That's it.
And make sure if you buy the milk, say the Ear Motel sent you, or Ross Darlow sent you.
Yep. They make a fantastic oat
Oat
milk.
milk.
Oat milk, it's great.
Oat
Mm,
milk forever.
Yes.
It is really nice. We will.
That was
Maybe
good,
they
Luke.
could sponsor us.
There,
Alternative
true.
Dairy Co.
All right.
Yes.
Oh.
Let's put that
Get
into talk.
on.
Let's do that.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
No, thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
I'll cut it before we
Yeah.
we start talking about
Whoopsie.
that.
Whoopsie.
Oops, oopsies. There goes the bumper.
It was. Oh, it was like